Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and in this video we're going to be doing another Dark Souls 3 boss videos. I was redundant. In this video, boss Dark Souls 3 video. Yeah. Anyways, in this one it's going to be Vordt of Boreal Valley. So what you need to know about him, his weakness is dark. So if you have a dark weapon, which I do, then it would be beneficial if I could get to it. This deep battle axe has dark damage. It drops from the mimic that's in the high wall of Lothric. If you know where the mimic's at, then you know where to get this. And I think it's a guaranteed drop. I haven't upgraded this all because I don't plan on using it. The other thing you need to know is that he's resistant to slash and thrust damage. That being said, when I beat him with the exact same weapon that I'm using, which is a fire broadsword plus 3. I didn't see or notice any kind of resistance, but who knows? It doesn't actually tell you if what's resisted. You're going to want to go two-handed. There's really no reason to use a shield in this fight. We're going to summon the Phantom Swordmaster because he helps with getting Vordt's attention from us when we need it, which would be the second phase. Alright, so since we're talking about phases, phase 1. It's going to be a simple dodge his attacks and attack him in his rear end. I know that sounds bad, but that's what you want to do. You want to attack him in his rear end. If you attack him up front, he will hit you just about every time. So you want to be almost underneath him and hit him at the rear end. Now the other thing you want to keep in mind is you want about half of your stamina for rolling if you need it. So you only want to hit 2-3 times depending on the amount of stamina you have, and then wait for it to replenish before you attack again. You're going to need to roll. He jumps around a lot and he's very skittish when it comes to the way he does things. So he's going to jump out. You're going to need to be able to dodge back into him in phase 1. In phase 2, he goes a little berserker on us. And what he does is, as soon as he gets down to half health, he goes into phase 2, and he will do a charge move. He'll do it 3 times in a row. And then he will go back and be almost like he was in phase 1, with the exception of he has a frost breath that he will use from time to time. To avoid this, you either want to be way out of the range of it, or you want to be... Take a guess. Yes, you want to be under his rear. If you attack him while this is going on, I believe it interrupts him. We'll find out for sure, but it seemed that way when I fought him last time. So, he gets a little unpredictable in the second part of the fight. So I have some actual fire bombs that as long as the Phantom Swordmaster is surviving, I will use them on him from a distance to get some cheap damage done. So yeah, there's that. Alright, the other thing you need to know is in both stages of the fight, you'll go in and the first thing you'll do is probably like a big circular cleave type move with his mace. He does, however, do a downward smash of the mace. That's what you really need to be able to roll out away from, because he will do that, and if you're in the circumference of the blast, you will get hit. So you want to make sure you're away from that. Alright, so after all that explanation, let's see how well I do. As you can see, I failed once while I was trying to go through and talk and do this, so hopefully... Yay, I'm underneath. See how he kind of jumps around? And I have no problem using fire bombs on him. No problem with it at all. Alright, so that is a good thing to pop up here. You need to know what that is. That is a frostbite debuff that's on you. And you see he's getting ready to go crazy on you. There's one charge. Maybe that's not a charge. That's a charge of sorts. And there's that slam I was talking about. So that frostbite, what that does is it makes it where you move slower and your stamina regens slower. So it's a really nasty move for somebody you have to dodge. I got too greedy. Alright, we got a couple more hits and he should be gone. Just gotta be careful because it seems to be going a little crazy. There we go. So as long as you're cautious and you take your time when he starts to rage, you should be fine and do this, that. So just in case I wasn't clear on the frostbite, he can hit you and you can get the frostbite. He can breathe his frost breath and you get frostbitten. And like I said, it slows you down, and from what I can tell, it slows your stamina regen down as well. So if he charges and hits you, it could slow you down enough where you can't get back up before he can charge or hit you again. And that really, really sucks because he's done that to me. So anyways, that's how you beat him. Go to your bonfire. And if you talk to the old lady, you can go forward with the banner and go to the next area. So, as usual, show your support by clicking like and subscribe. Until the next video, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz, out.